I'm Jason Haber out of Ascutney, Vermont. I drive the Dirty Disease race truck. We're here at Monadnock Speedway at the Mudslinger Series, having a hell of a good time.
Jason, you said you've had this truck since 1985?
Yes, it was my mother's daily driver. It was started out as a 4Runner, and since then we've put a regular pickup body on it. But she's still a factory frame on factory front leaf springs. That's about all that's factory in it. This is a 632 big block Chevy. It makes 1,228 horsepower, naturally aspirated with a single carb.
And how do you get the power to the ground?
It has a 2-speed Power Glide transmission built by TSR Racing right up the road. She's got some pretty stout Ford 9-inch front and rear ends. It's got a custom 9-inch front end. All aluminum center sections to get it lighter, aluminum outer hubs.
Aluminum hubs, and that's chain drive?
That is a enclosed chain drive system. There's just a double 60 roller chain and a couple of sprockets in there.
Why chain drive?
It's lighter, a lot lighter. Like your typical transfer cases have gears, or the chain drive ones, they're just a lot bigger and heavier. This is to get rid of weight, be more efficient at putting the power to the ground.
2 batteries, how come?
It doesn't have a charging system, and you know, times where we have to make multiple passes, it's just to ensure that you have enough power to do out the day, you know.
Who are these guys right here?
A lot of people like coming over and looking at it. The kids, maybe because it's bright orange, they love it, but the adults get excited about it too.
So tell us what's going on. You have a trans brake.
I do have a trans brake, the little red button there. I have a dial underneath that little burlap thingy there. I can select between 3,200 and 5,200 RPM range in increments of 200. I can launch it whatever I want. Hold on when you let go of the button.
So a 632-inch motor, what's this thing turn for RPM?
The chip is for 7,400. It could go higher, but I like to play it safe. I mean, here they're just trying to push in the starting line, so we have a nice even launch. Big holes or whatever upset the faster trucks. You know, the guy out in the middle there, he's just trying to till in the big holes and give everybody an even playing field. They do this in between every class, just to give every class a fair shot at a good show. This is much deeper than we're used to going through. It don't bother me one bit. We go right across the top pretty much, and hopefully you'll see that later. The smaller trucks are having a harder time out here. The rut's getting kind of deep. They're getting belly hung up, but...
What happened to your fuel pump?
It seized up as I was about to go.
And the crew came over, what happened?
I happened to break down right outside of a crew that had the exact same fuel pump that I run, and...
Whose crew?
The Can't Never Stop Rockin', the boys out of Pennsylvania.
Awesome people.
Awesome people, for sure. They literally changed it for me. Like, not only did they have one, they came over with the toolkit and changed it all. And I was able to make this awesome pass.
So walk us through the pass. You said you shifted and you shouldn't have?
Yeah, I keep going back and forth on whether shifting is quicker or not, but it seemed like when I shifted, it started to wheelie up, so it did what we needed to do, and I'm half a second in the lead, which is quite a bit in this sport when you're only talking 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That was a 2.8 second pass.